Today, I want to talk about persuasion in leadership. I want to start with a story, a Greek myth, story of Cassandra, who was blessed by Apollo with the gift of prophecy. Now, after she refuses to be Apollo's lover, Apollo curses her, and that curse is no one would ever believe her. Some say she could see the soldiers inside the Trojan horse, but no one did ever believe her. Now that we can see the importance of persuasion, let's take a look at 4 main characteristics of leaders. A leader must know what a good policy is. A leader should make it clear for everyone. A leader must not be treasonous and open to bribery. I make an example. The main leaders of World War II. Hitler was so persuasive that he started a world war. Now we understand that persuasion is not only important for itself and leadership, but is important for itself. Hey, Vinny, you should talk about for negative voice of persuasion.
Okay, well, let me show you what is the negative voice of persuasion. People persuade their thinking idea and try to change the people's lifestyle, not giving knowledge, just like try to brainwashing. It's a negative voice of persuasion. Especially it's visible for politicians. They usually exaggerate their point of view but never carry out. For audience, they feel it's very bad in their mind because they just try to brainwashing and not giving knowledge, not correct. So it's important we never put our value on a lot of other people, because also we want to keep our value for ourselves. Oh, Sauron is in the library. I think he must know academic persuasion. Let him introduce for you.
Oh, hi guys. Let's speak on academic persuasion. Let's understand, for starters, academic persuasion is not easy, okay? Predominantly, I like to highlight a few types of academic persuasions, namely academic persuasion in mathematics, in economics, and in history. Now, things like what we take for granted, simple theorems, simple rules in mathematics. Those are not, those have been come out of after a lot of persuasion in their local, in history, okay? Even in history, we take history for granted, but a lot of persuasion and a lot of thinking has gone into while making facts of history and presenting them. Similarly with economics, since economics it affects all our lives, and we live in democracy. A lot of people, there's a constant, demand, and there's constant fight between people, doing economics and all. Now, let me transfer it to Gaby, who is already looking at art, and she'll explain us what exactly importance does art hold us in our life.
Have you seen a word? Have you seen a painter trying to explain us a word in their different way? Have you seen Picasso arts? What do you think about that? What that he trying to explain to us? What the meaning of their painting? People come to gallery trying to explain and trying to see what the painter wanna see. What do you think about arts?
Hey, look, who is that?
Girl, Winnie!
Hey,
what's up? Oh, now Graham will tell you kind of persuasion.
Oh, I have to?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Persuasion is really important in our life. And the kinds, you should know about the kinds, because when you know about the kinds, you know how to persuade people. Today I'm going to tell you about different approaches towards the persuasion. One of the approach is explained by Aristotle, which is ethos, logos, and pathos. And ethos is about the personality, and logos about the logic, and the pathos is about emotions, how you can use your credibility, your logic, and emotions to persuade people. And the other one is peer pressure. This is the most common one because in college, universities, how people are saying, looking at each other and persuaded by others' behaviors. And the third one, which I'm going to explain you, is bribery. You can see bribery like in every place most of the time. You use bribery at different locations to get out of the ticket and things like that. As Sapir told you about the history of persuasion, and Vinny told you about the negative voice of persuasion, and Saurabh told you about the academic persuasion, and Gabby told you about how the art is persuading us. So, in all of these forms, literature, arts, academics, everywhere, the persuasion is used. So the leadership, persuasion in leadership really goes hand in hand, because without persuasion, a leader can't persuade people. And if he can't persuade people, he can't be a leader. So you should know about persuasion because it is really going to help you in your future life. Thank you. Brian, let's go.